ไลฟ์ที่2แล้วก็น่าจะเปิดสตรีมเรียบร้อยนะฮะอย่างแรกเลยคือผมพูดตามตรงก่อนเมื่อวานแล้วกันว่ามันมีความคิดที่ว่าอยากจะทำอะไรสักอย่างให้มันได้เป็นชิ้นเป็นอันก่อนที่ว่าเราจะเรียกว่าอะไรเข้ามหาลัยก็เลยคิดว่าถ้าเป็นไปได้อยากสตรีมทุกวันหลังจากนี้เพราะว่าผมรู้สึกว่าการสตรีมทุกวันอย่างน้อยที่สุดเลยนะมันคงจะมีอะไรที่อย่างน้อยที่สุดคือได้วินัยหรือถ้าโชคดีหน่อยมันอาจจะได้คนดูได้สร้างตัวตนหรือหลายอย่างแต่ว่าอย่างน้อยให้มันได้ทำอะไรสักอย่างหนึ่งนั่นแหละก็เลยเลือกที่จะคิดว่าถ้าเป็นไปได้ก็อยากสตรีมทุกวันครับเราดูแล้วกันว่าเราจะสตรีมได้ทุกวันหรือเปล่าหาเกมเล่นทุกวันได้ไหมอะไรอย่างนี้แต่จะพยายามแล้วกันนะครับโอเคมาเอาเลย
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Oh, ตัดภาพไปเลย
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. We must remain unseen.
เอาขยับ WSD ไม่ได้ฮะอะไรที่อินสตูดิโอเนี่ยอ๋อต้องมีอินสตูดิโอด้วย อันนี้มาแทนนี้ได้ปะ
Is that courtyard?
เนียนไม่พอ
Revelio.
You should have
รู้สึกว่าไม่เคยอยู่ตรงนี้อีกอ๋อว้าวเลยทำไมมันโหลดทุกรอบไม่ได้โหลด
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. I'll be quieter than a jobber. ghost. Don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it! Lumos. Where might this lead? Reparo. Accio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Accio. Reparo. Accio. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad, especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
ตัวร้ายแน่เลยใช่ปะยิ้มแบบ
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
สวัสดีหนึ่งคนที่เข้ามาครับแต่เอ๊ะอะไรวะแต่อย่างน้อยเซบาสเตียนก็ไม่เอาเรื่องเราไปบอกนะมันไหนต่อเนี่ยมาไปนู่นลงก่อนแล้วจ้ะชอบบันไดวนมากเลยอะถ้ามีสักที่หนึ่งที่สามารถไปได้บ่อยๆก็คงดีก็ซ่อนตัวอยู่ไหมเนี่ยไม่ซ่อนละวันนี้คุยตอนเช้าช่วยเลยต่อไปนะฮะเราไปหาสตาร์ฟิกซ์นะฮะเพื่อรายงานเรื่องราวที่เกิดขึ้นนะฮะว่ามันมีผู้หญิงคนหนึ่งนะฮะชื่อว่าเห็นในน้ำพุที่ดูเหมือนจะใช้พลังได้ทั้งหมดของเขาวอร์และพลังงานลี้ลับ
Incendio!
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's
Revelio.
inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
อย่าทิ้งเพื่อนนะฮะ
Revelio.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
พียบเลยเราไปเควสลองก่อนอยากเก็บเควสลองให้ได้เกือบหมดชอบจดหมายมันอ่านได้ด้วยเฟี้ยวชิบหายรับได้ยังน่าจะรับได้แล้วผ้าคลุมไอเส้นนี้สวยก็เท่าไหร่ละตัวท็อปของเราทั้งมวลเสร็จสิ้นการมอบหมายงาน4 อันมีงานได้ทำเราก็ไปแหวนนี่นะผ้าคลุมเมื่อกี้ไม่ได้อยู่ในเกียร์ดันไปอยู่ในนี้อีกแล้วคือฉันจะใช้ได้ยังไงอะอยากใช้อะเฮ้ยดูดิเดี๋ยวถามแชทก่อน
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot of glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
เราอยู่กับเซบาสเตียนฮะรอบชิงแชมป์บ้าบออะไรลุง
Maravilloso. Find the one.
Confringo.
Give them all 4.
Protego.
Sendo.
You're better than that. Oh, there goes my wager.
Leviosa.
Don't try away now. Act like a winner.
Come on. Protego.
Confringo.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize!
The prize!
And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
เราจะได้อะไรมาแล้วทันใดนั้นเองแล้วก็เริ่มเป็นผู้มากประสบการณ์ในโรงเรียนเวทมนต์นะฮะ
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
อีกแล้วทำแล้ว
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Let me know.
Accio, Incendio, Leviosa.
อ๋อหรือเปลี่ยนภาษาถึงว่ากดไม่ได้
Excellent form.
Accio, Incendio.
Woohoo!
Nicely done.
Accio, Incendio, Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
That's it.
มันต้องมีจังหวะเว้นให้ครูดาวด้วย
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously,
Didn't
well
make me
done.
blush.
Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Yingzaga Ugadu ไปกันต่ออันนี้ได้เหรอถุงมือระดับแรใช่ป่ะเมื่อกี้ไม่ได้ในไอ้นี่ละคอลเลคชันทุกอย่างเป็นคอลเลคชันหมดเลยอยากใส่อ่ะ
There you go.
เราเห็นเควดีก่อนนะเราเห็นเควดีช้าไปเรายังทำไม่ได้นะฮะเราต้องเรียนกันก่อนเรียนวิชาสมุนไพรดีกว่าสมยาหน่อย
You can pick up the deluxe edition of Hogwarts Legacy, and this comes with a number of benefits over the standard edition. First of all, you can get yourself the Thestral mount, which is the only way to acquire a Thestral as a mount within Hogwarts Legacy. Then you get yourself some fancy cosmetics in the form of the Dark Arts cosmetic set and Dark Arts garrison hat. After that, we have the Dark Arts Battle Arena. The devs put gameplay out for this, and it is a wave clear training area where you can practice your spells and other dark magic, which honestly kind of sucks that this is locked behind the deluxe edition only. It just rubs me the wrong way that gameplay features a lock period for everyone who owns the deluxe edition.
So if you're wondering how you get the Dark Arts pack when you've paid for it, like where is it? And you're just looking at this hella goofy and you're like, I can't seem to find it in my outfits. Well, this is how you do it. So you hover over it, press either F or PlayStation, it's Square and Xbox.
มันคือการเปลี่ยนรูปลักษณ์เฉยๆเนาะมันไม่ได้เปลี่ยนสเตตนะเก็ตละจากเป็นพ่อมดฮะต้องประมาณนี้เฟี้ยวๆลองดูรูปลักษณ์อื่นชอบมือทองมันดูแบบมันดูขลังสวมใส่ใบหน้ามีอะไรให้ลองมั้งแต่เราชอบแว่นไอ้นี่ละเราใช้อันนี้อยู่เดิมผ้าพันคอเราใส่สมมติแบบนี้แล้วกันนะต้องเปลี่ยนรูปลักษณ์ก็จะเหมาะสุดเนียบๆนิ่งๆสับมืดเราเปลี่ยนผ้าคลุมแล้วชุดเปลี่ยนได้ไหมได้ฮะนักโทษพอหมดเลยนั่นไม่มีแล้วกันเราเป็นชุดปกติเพื่อให้เรายังดูเป็นเด็กนักเรียนอยู่สักนิดสักหน่อยเดี๋ยวเรียนสมุนไพรศาสตร์นะฮะมันปลิวสวยเกินไปว่ะแป๊บนึงนะเอาผ้าพันคอออกเลยว่ะแบบนี้เฟี้ยวกว่าเหมือนทางห้องสมุดเลยก็ไป อ้โหแมปมันใหญ่เหมือนกันนะตอนแรกเราจะไม่ใหญ่ขนาดนี้ไล่มนสร้างพืช101นะฮะ
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandrake root.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new form and cut out the soil!
Wow. เหลือเชื่อ
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
เสียงแบบทรงพลังจะจัด
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
Juliana.
I wonder if hippogriffs like
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
โอเคกลับมาต่อฮะมันเป็นไลฟ์ที่ดูแปลกเหมือนกันเนาะกับการที่ว่าอยากมาก็มาอยากไปก็ไปแล้วคนก็จะแบบทำเชี่ยอะไรวะเนี่ยนึกออกปะแต่ก็ทำไม่ถูกเหมือนกันนะผมไม่ใช่คนไลฟ์เก่งขนาดนั้นแล้วก็ตอนนี้ผมยังคุยคนเดียวอยู่ด้วยซ้ำแล้วไม่มีใครมานั่งดูเว้ยก็เลยอู้งานแล้วกันนะฮะ มาอย่างนั้นชิปนึงละก็คือก่อนสตรีมทุกครั้งผมต้องกินข้าวก่อนให้มันจะได้มีแรงในการพูดไม่งั้นผมไม่มีแรงพูด
As you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Once it can be harvested, your destiny will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get tasty without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
You lead.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Grab a few... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap have more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
My nails didn't.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
เรามีวิชาปรุงยาที่ต้องเรียนนะฮะเรียนวิชาปรุงยากันแล้วกันไม่ออกขี้เกียจออกจากโรงเรียน
Wish someone would send me.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hong Kong?
Professor Black would never allow
ปรุงยาหม้อแบบปรุงยาจัดอะเฟียวหน้าดูเลย
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own.
Of your own.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Please begin. มาเริ่มสร้างสรรค์ผลงานกันดีกว่าฮะกินและตายคาร์ลอดเริ่ม
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Skill or luck ก็ว่าเฮ้ยเราไปดู
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
หน้ามันเหมือนกันกับเพื่อน
He did
ที่
say
ชื่อ
that. He
เซบา
wants
สเตีย
me
น
to
เลย
get more
แค่เปลี่ยนทรง
ingredients
ผมเอง
to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potions organized. Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Yeah, Edurus. เรื่อยจะรอชิวจริงแต่กว่าจะนั่งปรุงยาแต่ละขวดน่าจะนานเหมือนกันนะ
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon time! What happened?
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Lumos.
Oh, my mother makes me.
มันวิ่งไปนะ500 กว่าเมตรโอ้โหนี่หรือว่าไปได้วะเดินไปละก็คงไม่ไกลมากของมั้งแต่มันต้องอ้อมอ่ะแล้วก็กลับเส้นทางอีก
Here.
ทางตรงทางที่ดีที่สุดฮะไปฮะมันโอเปนโวเนาะเราก็ต้องแบบรัดได้บ้างแหละรัดได้ชิลไวกว่าเดิมเยอะบอกเลยโดนนะมีกล่องเอาไปเอากล่อง
Wonder who lives here.
อยู่ในบ้านนะระดับ1ปลดล็อกแล้วรู้สึกว่าเราปลดล็อกระดับ1ไม่ใช่เหรอวะ
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty.
Hello,
How
Natty.
are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Oh.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Be on your guard. Okay.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
น้ำหรือปลาดูดเนี่ยช้าใช่ไหม
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Let's get this over with.
Leviosa!
Some sort of dark magic, I presume. You...
Protego! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio!
ใครวะเนี่ย
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Incendio!
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
You're going to regret that. Little brat.
Protego!
You can't hold out forever.
No! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio!
What on earth
ลืม
just
หลบว่ะ
happened? I've never been accosted in such a
คน
manner.
หลบนี่ว่ะ
I'm so close to Hogwarts.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Lumos. Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio.
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit. There, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallows, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. especially Professor Black.
เฟสก็เฮ้ยอะไรวะเนี่ยนี่สมบูรณ์ไปแล้วมาก่อนแล้วทำนี้ก่อนนะจ๊ะอันนี้ต้องไปนู่นเลยเหรอไม่ใช่นี่เหรอ
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
โอเควันนี้เราทำเฟสต่อเจอแล้วเราเอาไป
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive.
A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Levioso!
จุดไหนที่เปิดไฟแล้ววะไปได้โอเคเดี๋ยวตามนั้นอยากได้มังกรมาขี่เล่นน่ะเกมมีดราก้อนนะที่ทำไม่คิดอยู่
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Scrope คือกับรินเปิดไปแล้วซะด้วยขอเนี้ยแหละมาดูนี่ก่อนไม่ให้ดูอีกนะฮะไม่ใช่
Levioso! Accio!
What are you up to now?
มันดูมีอะไรสักอย่างอยู่อันนี้คือเพื่อขึ้นไปตรงไหนหรือเปล่านะโอเคเราลองมาเรียงกันก่อนแล้วค่อยว่ากันแล้วกัน
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio!
Nghĩ à? Xe ba?
Revelio!
ลืมไปว่ามีเรเวลิโอโอเคเลย
Accio! Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place. Revelio. down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick. Revelio.
Oh. เราไปนู่นก่อนแล้วกันเนาะมานี่ได้นี่หว่า
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
เชียร์เก่งจัง
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
ไม่มีอะไรไปกันดีกว่า กลับไปที่เดิมสวยงามพวกนี้คืออะไรGoblin!
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope.
What was it you needed me to do, Scrope?
Scrope would never presume to need anything from a student. Scrope simply thought that you might find the pages you seek in Apollonia's grotto, and that if you were to go there, you might also find the Black Family Ring.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
ยังมีทางเข้าทางอื่นไหมวะเนี่ย
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages.
Could it be? A visitor?
Oh!
Ooh. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next. Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Yes. Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Accio! Protego! Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Still at it,
ประมาณนี้ได้เวลาพักฮะอีกแล้วไปดูทับไปเลยกันโอเคน่าจะหลับต่อสักหน่อยเพราะว่าง่วงเดี๋ยวเราน่าจะมาเล่นกันต่อครับแต่ว่าใกล้ครบ3 ชั่วโมงแล้วเราจะพักกันก่อนเราจะเล่นสัก3-4 ชั่วโมงไปเรื่อยๆแล้วกันสลับไปพอที่ยังบ่าย 1อยู่เลยเวลาทั้งวันตื่นไวเป็นสิ่งทำไมไม่รู้ประมาณนี้ครับโอเค3 ชั่วโมงแล้วปิดสตรีมครับเจอกันครับมีกูคนเดียว